Sitting on the edge of the porch where the paint is peeling, trying to put a name to this hollow, heavy feeling. I watched you drive away until the red lights turned to black, and now I'm standing in the silence, wishing I could take it back. I used to know the way you liked your coffee in the dawn. Now I'm just a shadow on a tired, empty lawn. I've memorized the cracks in the ceiling of our room, waiting for a flower that's never gonna bloom. See you in the steam on the window of the bus, searching for a version of the world that still has us. I try to write a letter, but the ink just turned to salt, wondering if the breaking was entirely my fault. They say that moving on is just a matter of the mind, but they've never felt the pressure of the ghost I left behind. I'm a map with no more cities, I'm a compass with no north, just a lonely drifting vessel, rocking back and forth. Because there were 1,000 ways to love you, and I knew everyone, from the rising of the morning to the setting of the sun. I loved you in the whisper, I loved you in the light, I loved you in the wreckage of a long and lonely night. And now I'm counting up the should-have been and what we could have said, tangled in the memory, it's like the sheets upon this bed. It's a heavy kind of legacy, a debt I'll never pay, finding 1,000 ways to love you while you're walking away. I saw your favorite record in the window of a shop, and for a heartbeat I felt the whole wide planet stop. I almost reached for my phone just to tell you guess what's here, and the cold reality hit me like a physical fear. You're building a new life with someone I'll never meet, while I'm still tracing your footsteps on every jagged street. Is it a crime to be a keeper of a flame that's gone to ash, to be the only one who didn't walk away from the crash? I could love you in the silence, I could love you in the storm, I could love you in the jacket that used to keep you warm. I could love you from a distance, I could love you from the floor, but I don't know how to love you through a locked and bolted door. Every I miss you is a bullet, every always is a knife. I'm just the afterword of what used to be alive. Now I'm counting up the should-have beens and what we could have said, tangled in the memories like the sheets upon this bed. It's a heavy kind of legacy, a debt I'll never pay, finding 1,000 ways to love you while you're walking away. And I'm starting on 1,000 more. 1,000 ways to wait beside the door. I find a way to love you. In the space between the stars, in the hollow of the night, and the healing of the scars. I'm walking through the grocery store, staring at the shelf. Caught me buying your favorite brand before I caught myself. The habit's like a heartbeat, it's a reflex in my hand. A map that's leading nowhere in a desert made of sand. I passed that old park bench today where we carved our names in wood. I try to look away from it, I promised that I would. But every corner of this town is a page I can't unread. 1,000 things I should have done, and words I should have said. The coffee's getting colder in a kitchen made of stone. It's a different kind of quiet when you're truly all alone. I hear your laughter in the vent, I see your shadow on the floor. Then I realize it's just the wind knocking at the door. I tried to paint the bedroom white to wash away the blue, but the walls are made of memories that all lead back to you. I'm a prisoner of what used to be, a ghost in my own skin, wondering where the you ends and where I'm supposed to begin. And I'm walking around with a heart full of you, in a world that's turned a darker shade of gray and bitter blue. I've got your voice in my ears and your touch on my sleeve, and a suitcase full of promises that you had to leave. It's a heavy kind of hollow, it's a crowded kind of ache, knowing I'm the only one with everything at stake. I'm bursting at the seams with the love we didn't do, just a lonely broken man with a heart full of you. I saw your car at the stoplight, or at least I thought it was. My chest went tight and heavy, the way a heartbreak does. I almost chased the phantom down, I almost called your name, until I saw the driver didn't look or act the same. It's a cruel and constant haunting, this lingering of soul, like trying to fill a canyon when you've lost all self-control. I'm hoarding every I love you like a coin I cannot spend, waiting has already met its end. Empty out the closets, throw the pictures in the fire, but I can't kill the ghost of every desperate desire. I'm a vessel for the traces, I'm a temple for the past, building monuments to something that wasn't built to last. How do I move an inch when I'm carrying your weight? Is this the price of loving? Is this a twist of fate? And I'm walking around with a heart full of you, in a world that's turned a darker shade of gray and bitter blue. I've got your voice in my ears and your touch on my sleeve, and a suitcase full of promises that you had to leave. It's a heavy kind of hollow, it's a crowded kind of ache, knowing I'm the only one with everything at stake. I'm busting at the seams with the love we didn't do, just a lonely broken man with a heart full of you, so full of you. There's no room for anyone else, no room for the sun, no room for myself. Just the echoes, just the space you left behind. I'm still yours in the wreckage of my mind. I pulled my car to the shoulder when the sun began to set, checking my own messages for a piece I haven't saved yet. The world is moving faster, but I'm stuck in low-res sound, searching for a frequency that simply can't be found. I used to find it annoying when you'd hum while you were bored. Now I'd give a lifetime just to hear that single chord. The house is like a museum where the music went to die, and I'm just walking through the halls asking how and asking why. Grocery list is empty and the kettle doesn't whistle. The silence in this living room is sharp as any thistle. I remember how you'd call me just to say you're on your way. The vibration of your vocal cords could fix the hardest day. Now I'm talking to the plaster, I'm talking to the air, practicing the conversations that we'll never get to share. It's funny how the brain works, I can almost feel the heat of your breath against my shoulder when your melody was sweet. I miss your voice, it was the gravity that held me to the ground. Now I'm drifting in the static of a world without a sound. It wasn't just the words you said, it was the way you let them fall, like a soft and steady rain against a high and lonely wall. I'm dialing up your number just to hear the mailbox greeting, a 5-second fix for a heart that's barely beating. The silence is a mountain that I didn't want to choice. quiet, I just miss your voice. I saw your sister yesterday. She has that same soft trill. For a moment my entire world just went completely still. I had to turn away before the tears began to show, because the shadow of a sound is the hardest way to go. I tried to mimic how you laughed to see if I still knew the key, but it sounded like a stranger was screaming back at me. You were the lead, I was the harmony. We had the perfect blend. Now I'm a broken record that doesn't know how to end. They say that silence is gold, but they've never lost a song. They've never lived a minute that felt 10 years long. I'm screaming at the ceiling, I'm begging for a sign. Just one hello, one I'm here, one everything is fine. But the air stays thin and the room stays black, and no matter how I scream, I can't call the echoes back. The silence is a mountain that I didn't want a choice. God, I'm dying in the quiet, I just miss your voice. I miss the way you whispered goodnight. I miss the way you'd argue just to make it right. Now it's just the wind, just the hum of the fridge, just the sound of me crossing this lonely bridge.
Say something. Breathe. Say anything. On Yamaha's online, piano fades into nothing.
The streetlights are humming alone, lonely tune, reflecting off the puddle of a cold afternoon. I'm still keeping the habit of walking on the right, leaving space for a shadow in the middle of the night. I bought 2 tickets for that show by the pier. Then I remember there's nobody else sitting here. The world is a movie that's stuck on a frame, and every character I see is whispering your name. I try to find a distraction, a new face to see, but they're just hollow echoes of what you were to me. I'm tracing the ghost of your hand on the dash, waiting for a fire that's already turned to ash. It's a funny kind of torture, this loyalty I feel to a love that was magic but no longer is real. just a king of a kingdom I built on my own, because it's just you. Always in the back of my mind, the only piece of heaven that I'm ever gonna find. I can travel the world, I can sail every sea, but you're the only anchor that can ever hold me. They say time is a healer, but time is a lie. It just gives me more minutes to ask myself why. In the wreckage and the ruin, in the dark and the gray, it's just you. Always pushing the others. I saw your old sweater, the one with the tear, and I swear for a second I felt you were near. The scent of your perfume is a ghost in the hall. A soft velvet hammer that's hitting the wall. Do you ever wake up and forget we're apart? Do you feel the same skip in the beat of your heart? Or am I the only one guarding the gate, while you're out there living and tempting the fate? I'd rather be lonely and thinking of you than happy with someone who isn't quite true. I'm a martyr for a memory, a slave to a look, the final sad sentence in a beautiful book. Let the seasons all change, let the calendar fly. I'm the same man I was when we said our goodbye. You always in the back of my mind, the only piece of heaven that I'm ever gonna find. I can travel the world, I can sail every sea, but you're the only anchor that can ever hold me. They say time is a healer, but time is a lie. It just gives me more minutes to ask myself why. In the wreckage and the ruin, in the dark and the gray, it's just you. Always pushing the other way. I'm not looking for an exit, I'm not looking for a friend, I'm just staying in the always until the very end. compass, spinning around in circles, searching for a frequency that I could finally call my own. I built up these walls, stone by heavy stone, to keep the cold out, convinced that the safest way to live was staying all alone. Then you walked in, and the static in my head just turned to music, a simple steady rhythm that I didn't have to chase. For the first time in my life, I didn't feel like I was running. I was standing still and finally looking at my favorite place. We weren't two halves of a whole, we were two worlds colliding, with our own jagged edges and our own stories to tell. But when your hand found mine, the puzzle pieces finally settled, and the silence in the room felt like a soft and sacred spell. I remember the kitchen at midnight, just the hum of the fridge, and the way you'd laugh at things that only we could understand. I thought I'd finally crossed the longest, loneliest bridge, at the weight of your heart resting gently in my hand. Because my heart found its match, a perfect aching harmony, a mirror in the darkness showing me who I was meant to be. It wasn't a wildfire, it was a slow and steady glow, the kind of forever that you just instinctively know. But how do I keep the beat when the other half is missing, when the melody is broken and the lyrics start to fade? I'm just a hollow instrument, caught in the cold of kissing, the ghost of the promise that our two hearts once made. Yeah, my heart found its match, and now it's just a trade. I saw your old watch on the nightstand, still ticking through the hours, a mechanical reminder of the time we can't get back. I tried to find a reason why the garden lost its flowers, why the sky above our rooftop suddenly turned to black. Was it a glitch in the universe, a mistake in the design, to let me feel that click, just to pull the wire thin? I'm walking through this city, trying to find a different line, but I'm still vibrating from the places where you've been. They say lightning doesn't strike twice in the same lonely spot, but I'm still standing in the rain, tied to a phantom knot. I'd rather be the match that burned out in the gale than the one who never felt the wind inside their sail. I'm a masterpiece with a tear right down the center, a house with a sold sign that no one's to enter. to be. It wasn't a wildfire, it was a slow and steady glow, the kind of forever that you just instinctively know. But how do I keep the beat when the other half is missing? When the melody is broken and the lyrics start to fade? I'm just a hollow instrument caught in the cold of kissing, the ghost of the promise that our two hearts once made. My heart found its match, and I've never felt so out of tune. My heart found its match in the middle of a lonely June. I'll keep the rhythm going if I can find the strength to try. But a heart that's found its match doesn't know how to say goodbye. I still catch myself checking the hallway for your shadow, or leaning in to hear a laugh that isn't there. The silence in this kitchen is a weight I can't quite carry, just a ghost of us still hanging in the air. We used to finish sentences before they even started. Now I'm stuttering through words I can't define. How did we go from sharing every single heartbeat to me just trying desperately to reclaim mine? We were two notes in a perfect aching harmony, a rhythm so steady I forgot it could ever end. But the metronome is broken and the melody is bleeding, and I'm just a broken string that's never gonna mend. I'm still reaching for your hand in the middle of the night, caught in the echo of a love that didn't drink the light. God, it's a lonely kind of music when I'm out of time, thinking back to when our hearts were in sync. Yeah, when your heart beat right next to mine. I saw the coffee shop, the one where we'd hide from the rain, and for a second I forgot we were one. I almost pulled my phone out just to send a stupid picture, and then the gravity hit harder than it does. There's a frequency you left behind that's buzzing in my bones, a radio station playing songs only we knew. Now I'm scanning through the static, getting nothing but the cold, just 1,000 miles of me instead of you. We were two notes in a perfect aching harmony, a rhythm so steady I forgot it could ever end. But the metronome is broken and the melody is bleeding, and I'm just a right next to mine. Oh, they say time heals the rift, but time is just a thief, stealing the sound of your voice while I'm drowning in grief. I'd trade every someday and every better off, just to hear that internal click when our souls used to touch. But the beat skipped, the record scratched, and now I'm living in the space where we used to match. Harmony, a rhythm so steady I forgot it could ever end. But the metronome is broken and the melody is bleeding, and I'm just a broken string that's never gonna mend. I'm still reaching for your hand in the middle of the night, caught in the echo of a love that didn't drink the light. God, it's a lonely kind of music when I'm out of time, thinking back to when our hearts were in sync, in sync. We were so perfectly in sync. Now I'm just a solo act in an empty room, tapping my foot to a ghost of a tune. 1, 2, 3, you're not here with me. I'm still finding your hair on the passenger seat, a cruel little thread of a life incomplete. You swore that the winter would never turn cold, as long as we had each other to hold. I built my foundations on things that you said. Now I'm sleeping on stones in a hollowed out bed. The ink on your letters is starting to fade, just like the foundations of every vow that we made. It was promise after promise, like pearls on a string. I wore them like armor, I wore them like wings. But the thread finally snapped and the gems hit the floor, and I don't even know who I am anymore. You said forever with such a straight face, while you were already planning your own escape space. Now I'm left with the echoes of I'll never leave, and a heart that's too tired to even believe. The kitchen clock ticks like a hammer on glass, counting the minutes I'm waiting to pass. You promised we'd see the white sands of the coast. Now I'm just a stranger and you're just a ghost. I look at the ring box tucked deep in the drawer, a someday that isn't a yes anymore. Was it easy to lie while you looked in my eyes, or did you believe in your own sweet was promise after promise, like pearls on a string. I wore them like armor, I wore them like wings. But the thread finally snapped and the gems hit the floor, and I don't even know who I am anymore. You said forever with such a straight face, while you were already planning your own escape space. Now I'm left with the echoes of I'll never leave, and a heart that's too tired to even believe. You promised to catch me, but you watched me fall. You promised the world, but you gave me a wall. Every I love you feels like a debt I can't pay, as I watch all your always just drift far away. A mountain of words, but there's no solid ground, just the deafening roar of a heart that's been drowned. Promise after promise, just stones in my pockets. Promise after promise, broken hinges on lockets. You said you'd stay until the stars all went black. Well, the sky is still dark, but you're not coming back. No, you're never coming back. I remember the rain on the windshield of that beat-up blue sedan. Two strangers holding secrets that no one else could understand. The world was just a blur of lights, a cold and rushing tide, until you opened up the door and let me step inside. We were two jagged pieces from a puzzle thrown away, finding color in a city that was only painted gray. You saw the cracks in my foundation, and you didn't turn to run. You were the moon reflecting back the pieces of my sun. Hand-me-downs and dreams, before the fabric of our always started tearing at the seams. I learned the map of every scar you carried on your skin, and you showed me where the darkness ends and where the stars begin. It wasn't like the movies with the violins and gold. It was a quiet, desperate fire in a winter made of cold. Just a touch upon the shoulder, just a baby, it's okay. That was all the gravity I needed just to stay. We found each other in the dark, when the light was hard to find. Two lonely souls with nothing walking through the hallway of the house we used to own, and the silence has a frequency, it's chilling to the bone. I see the marks upon the wall where we measured out our years. Now they're just some faded lines washed away by salt and tears. If we were meant to be the end, why did we start so bright? Why did we find the fire just to lose it to the night? I'd rather be a stranger who had never known your name than the man who's standing in the ash of such a perfect flame. They say it's better to have loved and lost than never loved at all, but they've never felt the impact of a 60-story fall. They've never seen the vacancy inside a person's eyes, when the only truth they ever knew turns into hollow lies. We were a rescue mission that ended in a wreck, with a heavy chain of memories hanging round my neck. We found each other in the dark when the light was hard to find. Two lonely souls with nothing left but leaving life behind. It was a miracle of timing, it was a tragedy of grace, to find my only heaven in such a hollow, broken place. Now the room is getting colder and the clock is striking 10, and I'm wondering if I'll ever find that kind of light again. Out of all the billion people, out of everything we've smothered, the saddest part of living is the way we found each other. Found each other just to lose it all. Found each other just to watch the curtain fall. I'm glad I knew you for a moment. I'm sorry that it's through. I'm just a lonely person who found a heart in you. I'm staring at that hollow space where the picture used to hang, still vibrating from the way the front door slammed and rang. I checked the kitchen cupboards and I checked the bedside floor, but I can't find the part of me that walked out through that door. You didn't just pack up your clothes or take your favorite books. You took the way I see the world in just a few short looks. Now the air feels thin and heavy, like a storm that won't arrive, and I'm wondering how a hollow chest is supposed to stay alive. You stole my heart and you didn't leave a note, just left me sinking in a world where I used to float. It wasn't a robbery with sirens and with lights, it was a quiet disappearance in the middle of our night. reaching for a pulse that's currently in your hand. A castaway just searching for a solid piece of land. Yeah, you didn't just break it, you took the whole damn thing. Now I'm just the silence where the music used to ring. I saw you at the corner light, just be ghost behind the glass. I held my breath and waited for the bitterness to pass. But I felt that phantom tugging like a wire in my chest. A reminder that you're carrying the part of me that's best. Do you keep it in a jewelry box? Do you leave it on a shelf? Or did you throw it in the river just to distance yourself? Because I'm walking through the grocery store, staring at the rows, feeling like a mannequin in someone else's clothes. You stole my heart and you didn't leave a note, just left me sinking in a world where I used to float. It wasn't a robbery with sirens and with lights. It was a quiet disappearance in the middle of our nights. I'm reaching for a pulse that's currently in your hand. A castaway just searching for a solid piece of land. Yeah, you didn't just break it, you took the whole damn thing. Now I'm just the silence where the music used to ring. They say that time will heal, but time is just a thief, adding more days to the calendar of my disbelief. How am I supposed to love again or even feel the rain when the organ meant for feelings riding on your train? Give it back or break it, just don't leave me in between. In this gray and ghostly static, in the spaces in between. Took the whole damn thing. Now I'm just an echo, just an empty room, waiting for a heartbeat that's never coming home. No, it's never coming home. I'm I'm clearing out the boxes from the corner of the room, but I can't sweep away the way your ghost begins to bloom. I found your old keychain, the one with the broken wing, and I realize I'm still tethered to every little thing. I've tried to meet someone to start a brand new page, but I'm just a hollow actor on a very lonely stage. I tell the world I'm fine, that the wound is finally closed, but I'm still bleeding colors that only you have ever known. The city's getting colder, the wind is turning sharp, and I'm still playing us on the strings of my own heart. I see you in the strangers who are laughing in the rain, and it triggers that familiar, slow burning kind of pain. You've probably forgotten the way we used to talk, or the crooked little rhythm of our evening summer walk. But I've kept every whisper, every promise, every line stuck in a time capsule that I can't help but call mine. Because people come and go like the seasons or the tide, they're just passing through the places where I used to hide. I let the others wander, I let the others slip, like a ghost ship sailing on a long forgotten trip. But through the wreckage and the fire and everything we're through, in the quiet of my soul, you're the one I keep. Yeah, in the back of every dream, you're the one I keep. The only secret that I'm never gonna lose. I saw you in a picture, someone posted it last night. You were standing in the garden under strings of yellow light. You looked so uncomplicated, like you'd finally found your air. And for a second I forgot that I wasn't standing there. It's a special kind of torture to love the way you grow, knowing I'm the shadow that you had to let go. I'm a museum of your habits, a gallery of your yes, living in the hollow of this beautiful mess. They say that holding on is just a slower way to die, but I'd rather have the memory than a wide and empty sky. You're the gravity that holds me, you're the marrow in my bone, the only reason that I don't feel completely alone. Let the world move forward, let the clocks all spin around. I'm perfectly content being buried in this ground. They're just passing through the places where I used to hide. I let the others wander, I let the others slip, like a ghost ship sailing on a long forgotten trip. But through the wreckage and the fire and everything we're through, in the quiet of my soul, you're the one I keep. In the back of every dream, you're the one I keep. The only secret that I'm never gonna lose. You're the one I keep. When the go out. You're the one I keep in the middle of the doubt. I'll let the rest of them fade into the grave, but you're the only part of me that I'm never gonna throw away. I watch the porch light flicker out for the 100th time tonight, waiting for a ghost that doesn't know it's lost the fight. I'm sweeping up the pieces of the words we never said, while your favorite book is gathering dust on your side of the bed. There's a chill in this hallway that the heater cannot reach, a lesson in abandonment that I didn't want to teach. I walk through these rooms like a stranger in my skin, wonder when the hollowed out parts of me begin. You keep me death inside, where the light used to bloom, a quiet kind of morning in every empty room. My heart is just a clock that's forgotten how to chime, frozen in the wreckage of a better place and time. You took the earth and left the void behind for me to hide. Now I'm just a shell, and you keep me death inside. The morning is the hardest when the dreams haven't quite fled, and for a heartbeat I forget you're not still in our bed. Then the weight of the reality drops like a stone in a well, and I'm back inside this prison, back inside this cell. Your laughter is a frequency I can't quite tune away. It's the static in the background of every lonely day. I tried to burn the bridges, but the wood was far too wet, soaked in every promise that you haven't broken yet. You keep me death inside, where the light used to bloom, a quiet kind of morning in every empty room. My heart is just a clock that's forgotten how to chime, frozen in the wreckage of a better place and time. You took the earth and left the void behind for me to hide. Now I'm just a shell, and you keep me death inside. Is this what you wanted? To leave a hollow man, to draw a line in water and call it a master plan? I'm screaming in a vacuum where the sound just disappears, drowning in the salt of 1,000 wasted years. You didn't just leave, you pulled the And now I'm tasting ashes on the tip of my own tongue.
Forgotten how to chime, frozen in the wreckage of a better place and time. You took the us and left the void behind for me to hide. Now I'm just a shell, and you keep me deaf inside. Death inside. The silence is so loud, it's hard to breathe. You keep me just a shadow on the wall where a person used to be.
I remember the nights I spent staring at stars, tracing the lines of the ghosts in the cars, asking the silence for someone to hold, a heart that was warm in a world that was cold. Then you walked in like a prayer forgot I had said, and suddenly always was all in my head. You were the answer to every what if and why, the only true thing underneath this big sky. I built my foundation on the curve of your smile, thinking I'd finally walked my last mile. We danced in the kitchen to no sound at all, with shadows of us leaning soft on the wall. You were the logic when I lost my mind, the gentlest soul that a person could find. I used to believe it, the magic was real, in the way that your heartbeat was something to feel. But the air started thinning, the lights started fading, and the us that we built started slowly degrading. Now I'm waking up in the middle of June to a house that is quiet in a hollowed out room. Because you're my dream, but I'm wide awake now, looking for us, but I don't know the how. You were the wish that I made on a stone. Now I'm just standing here utterly alone. It's a cruel kind of heaven, a beautiful life, to watch the best part of your life say goodbye. I finally found what I was looking for too, and it's killing me, darling, but you're my dream come true. stuck deep in the bin, and I felt the whole world start to cave itself in. It still smells like cedar and the rain on the street, back when our forever was simple and sweet. How am I supposed to just let it all go when you're the only masterpiece I'll ever know? I'm a gallery owner with nothing to show but the space on the wall where your light used to glow. Is it better to sleep and to see you again, or to live in this now where the nightmare begins? They say follow your dreams, but they don't tell you this: the higher the mountain, the deeper the abyss. You were the peak and the sun and the view, now I'm just the wreckage you're passing through. I'd go back to the start, even though in the end, just to have one more hour to play and pretend. 'Cause you're my dream, but I'm wide awake now, looking for us, but I don't know the how. You were the wish that I made on a stone. Now I'm just standing here utterly alone. It's a cruel kind of heaven, a beautiful come true. My dream come true, but I'm trapped in the light. My dream come true, but I've lost the night. I'll keep on dreaming if that's all I can do, because the only world left is the one where I'm with you. Standing in the doorway where the shadows like to grow, wrapped in a winter coat even though there isn't any snow. The thermostat is climbing, but the mercury is lying, 'cause there's a part of me that's frozen and a part of me that's dying. I remember how you'd meet me when I walked through that front door, and the weight of every heavy day would fall onto the floor. You were the only fireplace that ever really worked. In the corners of this empty house where the lonely secrets lurk, sweaters in the closet still carry your perfume, like a sweet and soft reminder of a life that used to bloom. I tried to put one on today to see if it would hold, but a piece of wool can't stop the heart from catching a bitter cold. You had a way of folding me into the center of your chest, the only place in this whole world where my mind could finally rest. Your arms were like a sanctuary, a border from the storm, the only way a soul like mine ever stayed truly warm. Your sweet, sweet hug was warm, like a summer afternoon, a perfect little rhythm that ended way too soon. It was the anchor in the ocean, it was the shelter from the rain, the only human medicine that could numb away the pain. Now I'm reaching out for nothing in the middle of the night, caught in the freezing darkness, searching for your light. I'm shivering in the silence, weathered by the storm, remembering the days when your sweet hug was warm. I see couples on the sidewalk, locked in a simple embrace, and I have to look away before the tears start to trace. They don't know they're holding on to a miracle of skin, while I'm just trying to figure out where the hollowing begins. Is it in the shoulders? Is it in the empty palms? Is it in the lack of peace that your presence used to calm? I trade every I love you, I trade every single word for the silent press of your heartbeat, the best sound I ever heard. It's a different kind of hunger, a different kind of thirst, to miss the way you'd pull me in when I was at my worst. You'd squeeze until the pieces of my spirit clicked in place, while I hid my tired eyes in the hollow of your face. But the air is thin and biting, and the walls are made of stone, and I've never felt so naked or so utterly alone. Your sweet, sweet hug was warm, like a summer afternoon, a perfect little rhythm that ended way too soon. It was the anchor in the ocean, it was the shelter from the rain, the only human medicine that could numb away the pain. Now I'm reaching out for nothing in the middle of the night, caught in the freezing darkness, searching for your light. I'm shivering in the silence, weathered by the storm, remembering the days when your sweet hug was warm. So like the sun on my back, just a ghost in a jacket, waiting for a heat that isn't coming back. I'm sitting on the edge of the bed we used to share, tracing the patterns of the silence in the air. The world outside is moving at a frantic, steady pace, but I'm frozen in the memory of the light upon your face. They tell me I should find a new direction for my soul, that time is like a river meant to make a person whole. But how do I navigate a map that's lost its north, when every step I take just sends me drifting back and forth? I see the people talking, I see them laugh and play, like the sun didn't just fall out of the sky the other day. I've got 1,000 questions that I'm shouting at the wall, but the echoes are the only things that answer when I call. Was I just a temporary shelter from your rain, a chapter you could finish to avoid the common pain? Cause I built my entire world upon the things you said. Now I'm sleeping in the wreckage of a hollow wooden bed. Your love was the only truth I ever really knew. The sky was always honest when the light was hitting you. Now I'm living in a fiction in a web of used to be, searching for the version of the man you saw in me. It was my anchor and my compass, it was my steady ground, the only place in this whole life where I felt like I was found. Now the stars are all liars and the moon is just to you. Then I'm dying in the absence of your love, my only truth. I saw our favorite movie on the television screen, and I had to look away from every single happy scene. It's like the colors faded when you walked out through the door, and the music doesn't vibrate in the floorboards anymore. I'm holding on to always like a coin that's lost its shine, still trying to convince myself that you were ever mine. Is it a crime to worship something that has turned to dust, to keep a sacred temple for a love that lost its trust? Strip away the layers, peel the skin back from the bone, and you'll find a name engraved there that I've always known. I'm a house with no foundation, I'm a bird with broken wings, I'm the hollow haunting resonance of disconnected strings. You were the yes in every no, you were the why in every how, and I don't know how to speak a language without you in it. Yeah, your love was the only truth I ever really knew. The sky was always honest when the light was hitting you. Now I'm living in a fiction in a web of who used to be, searching for the version of the man you saw in me. My anchor and my compass, it was my steady ground, the only place in this whole life where I felt like I was found. Now the stars are all liars and the moon is just to you. Then I'm dying in the absence of your love, only truth. Only truth. Now everything's alive, the ground under my feet, the
color of the sky. I'm still waiting for the punchline. I'm still waiting for the light. But your love was the truth, and it's gone into the night.
I'm tracing the patterns of the rain against the pane, trying to find a rhythm that can quiet down my brain. The house is finally settled, but the walls are closing in, and that's usually the moment when the whispers all begin. I can hear you in the hallway, I can hear you in the hall, though there's nothing but the shadows leaning up against the wall. You had a way of speaking like a prayer, like a song that made me feel like forever wasn't even half as long. You used to say I've got you when the world felt like a cage, like we were writing chapters on a never-ending page. Your voice was like a velvet cloak that kept away the frost. Now I'm shivering in the memories of everything I lost. I try to play the radio to drown the silence out, but even in the static I can hear you start to shout. Not in anger, but in kindness, in that low and steady tone that makes me feel 1,000 times more wretched and alone. Because your sweet words are still echoing inside my head, tangled in the covers of this cold and empty bed. They're a honey-coated poison, they're a beautiful regret. Every always and I love you that I haven't finished yet. Left a permanent red mark. I'm trying to move forward, but I'm anchored to the thread of your sweet words, still spinning in my head. If you're saying them to someone else tonight, in a different city, under different kinds of light. Does your sweetheart sound the same when it's falling from your lips? Does it cause the same vibration? Does it cause the same eclipse? I'm haunted by the syntax of the way you said my name, like a spark that's still convinced it's gonna turn into a flame. But the fire's gone to ashes and the oxygen is thin, and I'm just a hollow vessel for the voice you left within. Stop the recording, cut the tape.
I'm looking for a silence that can offer an escape. But you're a ghost in the machinery, a glitch inside the soul. And your "I'll never leave you" is the part that isn't whole. It's the darling and the honey and the baby, it's okay, that are keeping me from seeing any light of a new day. Sweet words still spinning in my head.